Okay, I am Jessica,
I'm Justice. I'm Janai.
and we, for the most part, have all got together and decided that we were going to invest together. This is these are my two daughters, or two of my five daughters, and we have a total of what,
Uh,
700 wrapped up in investments right now. 600 is tied up into Coinbase. 100 is wrapped into Bitconnect. Um, this is our day 4 on Bitconnect, and we kind of wish we had more to put in. Um, so right now we are going to run through what's going on with us for today. So this is going to be a really short video because we don't really have much to show. Um, it's we're in that slow phase where you just get started. Anyone knows that with $100 investment, it moves really, really slow. I'll show you real fast with our Excel spreadsheet. I told you before on our that my goal would be to have this 1,200 in um, as my initial investment. However, we have $100, and since this is our day 5, this is about where we are. Um, oh, I'm sorry, we're on day 4. This is where we are, 360. Okay, so this is where we are on day 4, and our actual numbers reflect something pretty similar to this. It's not quite that, but tomorrow numbers are going to be a little bit higher than this, a little higher than the 450. So it's a little give and take. You'll see that it kind of bounces around a little bit, and it does balance out. So for us, today was a no interest day. Would you girls care to explain? These are our payments. So this is our $100 that went in. The 135 we got on day 1, the 87 cents we got on day 2, the 97 cents we got on day 3. And then today, you see, we received nothing. I've also noticed that we started at 12:44 at night. I say 12:45, and I was expecting to be paid at 12:45 at night every night. But then I noticed these two payments, actually, technically, well, yeah, these two payments right here on the 5th. This one came an hour early, and then this one, the next one for tonight, came an hour early. So I'm expecting maybe tomorrow to go an hour early too. I don't know. It'd be nice if they got paid earlier and earlier every couple of days. That would be a big hope.
yeah, that would
Um, Soon enough, my girls will be running this and doing these videos as we get further along. And as I said, I have 6 kids, and I have 2 on the other side of me playing around. So let's see where we're going to start. Let's go here to our dashboard. So here on our dashboard, you can see that we made the initial $100 investment right here, and we have a total of $100 invested, and we have earned $3.19 for our first 3 payments. And
I can't wait for that number to go up.
yeah, I know tomorrow it will be. And the 319 has us just shy of the 360 that is projected for what we should have about right now. Um, However, when you go to what the volatility software says tomorrow's payment is supposed to be, tomorrow's payment, as you see, this is our today's 0% interest. Tomorrow's payment is a 1.5. So with the 1.5, I'm sorry, 1.57, that's $1.57 for us. Doing the math, that adds up to 476. So at 476, you can see that puts us just slightly above the projected 450. So, so far, I mean, I'm only on day 4. BitConnect has been paying out as it says it does. It's definitely running along with the projections. I have no complaints. And one of the things, it's luck of the draw. We just so happened to get into Bitconnect when they had a 0% day interest. But when I look back in the software, they haven't had a 0% interest day at all in the entire last month. Like even this is 0.03, so I would have at least gotten 3 cents or something. Same thing here, oh 04, oh 04, and even here at oh 03. But they have not had a 0.00 interest rate in at least a month. So, yeah, that's my luck, right? Anyway, tomorrow we're expected to be here at the 157, so that will put us right on track with where we're supposed to be. Also, a beautiful thing that happens tomorrow for us. Today is what now? Since it's after midnight, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and we record most of our videos at night because we're night owls. What's the date for today? What does that say right there? The 7th?
Yeah, it is. Some,
Okay, so it's the 7th. So here's what happens for us. Tomorrow night, we don't know what time, and we don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow night or the next morning because it doesn't give us a time frame. But one of the things that's been holding us back is when we go into here, our money that we had tied up on Coinbase, this and this, it doesn't become available until the 8th, which is for us tomorrow. Now, that can either be tomorrow night, maybe it comes available at midnight, since that's when we made the transaction, or maybe it becomes available at the open of business, like 8 a.m. in the morning. But either way, that gives us options now because we wanted to be able to have the flexibility to reinvest this money back into Bitconnect. Now, knowing that it's $400 or $500 short of what I actually want, the question is, what are we going to do with it once it becomes available? So here's what I've been considering. I noticed that how it's been dipping back. Like just earlier today, it was back in the 6,900s on for Bitcoin. And if we had have bought in all of these dips and sold, and I'm sorry, yeah, bought in the dip, sold when it went higher, bought in the dip, sold when it went higher, bought in the dip, sold when it went higher. Which one? This one?
no, the other bit before that.
6,9.
Okay,
695. Yeah. So I've noticed that we could have been making a bunch of small profits. The transaction fees are not that high on Coinbase. And then I also heard that on GDAX, some of this stuff is free. Some of the transactions are free. It costs less money. And GDAX is also owned by Coinbase. So, God bless you. Okay. So we have the option to, I guess, buy and sell Bitcoin and get up to the $1,000 mark that we want to invest in on Bitconnect. That way, when we have because on, a single investment on Bitconnect between 100 and 1,000, it doesn't guarantee you any interest. So on a day like today, when there's 0% interest, you just don't get anything. But if we had 1,010, we would have been at least guaranteed a 0.1%. Um, so for us, that would have been what, at least $10 if we had have invested at this level, or 1010 anyway, $10.10, I think. Is that what it would be?
Um,
Okay. Um, yeah. So that would have been. No, I don't think that's right. Is that $10 would be 1%? That's point
that's
one. Right. So that would be. Yeah. Sorry, but again, as I said, it would have been something. So that's my point. It would have been nice to have been guaranteed something. Same thing if we had invested at the $5,000 level, it would have been a point 0.2 bump. At the 10,010, it would have been a 0.25 bump. So, but the thing is, these are single transaction investments. So, the question is, do you girls want to try to get this single transaction or just go ahead and invest where we are? Because whether we have this bump or not, we're still getting interest daily. And
let's just keep opening up. We have some more? Yeah.
okay, well, right now we're on 450. Well, tomorrow we'll be on 450 when we add the money to it, and then we'll be looking at this. So the thing is, we'll already we'll already have 450. So in our wallet, and they're going to give us 630. Well, tomorrow's actually supposed to be 1.57, so 1.57. So tomorrow we'll get 1099, plus we already have 450. No, I can't calculate it all the way for all of these, but no, I'm just saying just look at the first one only. So we'll get 1099, and that will go on top of the 476 that we have. So then I'll put this back to 0.9. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm messing up, aren't I? We wish, right? Okay, so we can go back to, we'll be able to invest immediately, reinvest. Like the moment we put this money in and collect a single payment, we'll be able to reinvest right away. So do you girls want to wait on the $1,010, or do you want to go ahead and reinvest? I mean, invest the other 600 into the directly.
Invest the other 600.
You guys over there,
I put in the most amount of money possible.
They're not.
you're not paying attention?
Money put in
No,
the most
Okay, well that's why it's us three over here. Okay, so it looks like tomorrow. It looks like tomorrow you'll get to see us do a transaction. So tune in to us, check us out tomorrow night, and you'll get to see us do a transaction. We'll be adding in the 600 onto Bitconnect, and then the next day we'll be doing a reinvestment. So look forward to seeing you then, and we look forward to letting our money grow. Join us on the journey and definitely tag us in any videos that you have. We'll watch, we'll check you guys out. We'd love to see other people on the journey with us. If you want to log in and be a part of our team, we'll email you a copy of this Excel sheet calculator. Even if you don't join our team, I can email you a copy of this calculator. I don't like that people try to make it just for people who join their team. I'm a part of someone else's team, and this was not offered to me, and I went through a lot to get it. So I will definitely share the knowledge. That's all it is knowledge. But if you would like to join my team, then this is the link right here that I'm going to leave on screen. Where would it be? Right here. This is my friend. This is the guy I'm with. So this is mine right here, which I'm going to copy and paste and make sure that it's in the link so that you guys can join my team. This is where you go to. How do we do that? Right here. Is it control mouse wheel up so that you guys can see? If you want to join my team, this is where. Wow. Yeah, I think we went way too close. Control. Yeah, there you go. So it's https :/bitconnect.co/question ref for referral equals Williams Butler. Okay.
Okay.
So feel free to join our team if you'd like to follow us on our journey. We're about as honest as it gets. We're just, like I said to you guys before, it's me, it's my 6 children, my husband. We all do the best we can, and we're really just trying to change, make a better way of living. I mean, everyone wants a beautiful Christmas, everyone wants a beautiful life, and we're no different. Things are harder for us because there's more of us. And we're expecting a new addition to the family within the next month or 2. I am 8 months pregnant, so what?
I said it's gonna be so tiny.
I know it's going to be a little one. So I'll be doing these videos probably with the little one pretty soon. We have another little one over there on her lap. You probably can't see her. No, you'd have to look there. Yeah, she's knocked out. So just wait. Have y'all noticed that we're missing one?
You mean the one at the table behind us?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I knew she was.
Okay.
She's just really quiet. She's slurping really loud. Right.
Okay. So yeah, that's where we are. We'll reset this back to. We hear you, baby. So like I said, we're about as honest as it gets. We're just trying to make a way. And I wouldn't be making these videos or encouraging anyone to do it except for I've seen what makes this platform solid, and from what I can see, it's solid. I mean, if you want to make some money, let's make money together. I'm all for it. You can make money with us or watch us make it. As I take a line from my friend Scrappy. You can sit back and watch us, or you can do it with us. I do, and I'm gonna put this in here for one person because he know who he is. I'm gonna just make sure you get to see this. This is what your life can look like. And yes, you'd be entitled to a much higher interest rate. At that interest rate, what was it? Oh, okay. So it's at the bottom one. So it's 0.25. 0.25 is what he'd be entitled to. So 0.19 plus 0.25 is 1.15. And I'm going to hit enter. Now, I'm just letting you know you're important to me. And we talked about this. Yes, you lose $5,000 getting this money out. But look at what happens to you if you decide that $5 isn't worth it. The moment you put this money in, within 24 hours, you can begin collecting $230 a day. And you will, at that rate, you will make $83,950 a year. That's, might as well say 84,000. That's the moment you put it in without reinvesting anything, without waiting on any money. That's just from the moment you put it in, you start collecting your money back immediately. Not many people get the luxury of anything close to those numbers. You have the ability to do that. I suggest you go ahead and do it. Like, I wish I had the numbers that you could have. And I'm specifically making this section of the video for you. Understand, this is for you and nobody else, because you and I know what numbers you have. And I'm not saying your name because I don't want other people in your business. Yes, you lose $5,000 taking it out. It's a penalty. But look at the gain that you get. And you're worried about starting all over if you decide to take your job back. Even if you did start all over with this type of income for doing absolutely nothing, you still have your job income on top of this. You'd be making over $100,000 a year. Does that $5,000 really matter? Call it the cost of doing business. Does that $5,000 really matter if you're making this much a day for simply waking up, logging into your computer, and pulling the money out? And again, on any day, you'd be like, oh, I have some money left over. You move down to the next tier. You can move down very quickly. On day 10, you're making $93,000 a year. On day 20, you're making $104,000 a year. And you're pulling out $285. On day 30, you're pulling out $320 a day. And you would be making $116,000 a year. Darn near $117,000. Again, that $5,000, call it a cost of doing business. Call it the cost of buying your way into your new life. Call it the cost of financial freedom. I encourage you to do this because I'm doing it. And if I had your kind of money, I'd do it with that kind of money too. Would you girls? Would you girls?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Have anything you want to add?
I have to add is that like I just can't wait till we get to those numbers.
Yeah, it's gonna come. It's definitely gonna come.
Yes. Oh, Mimi. Mimi's eating Jelani's food too.
Why did she get to be such a good little?
But she's a midget tycoon and she just crumb snatched like a boss.
Okay, so we're gonna log off, and you guys have a good night, or whatever time of day it is you're watching this. It's 2:20 in the morning for us, so we're gonna go ahead and those of us who are going to sleep go to sleep. Those of us who are staying up, stay up because we have a bunch of night owls in our house. I don't even remember how to cut this off at this point.